MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the first game in the month of July between the New York Yankees. Big Daddy Kelly, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's having a nice year. He won his 15th game last outing, and he's been very effective. So I look for him to throw strikes. He moves the ball in and out of the zone, keeps hitters off balance, and I think we'll see a lot of that again in this ball game.
Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, he drops a leadoff bunt for a base hit. Now, a lot of times, leadoff guy, you know you only get one pitch, one opportunity. You got to execute it because they're expecting you to bunt. But if they're not ready, you got your one shot. He took his shot, and it paid off.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 11 home runs, and he's driven in 45. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping up now, Chris Carter, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
Carter.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Yanks. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, for right now, it's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kiki Bones. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run. And that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Coming to the plate now, Rusty Red. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Into the box now, Rico Black. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Rico Black.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he's safe.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row, and you start thinking about it. Everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
Spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. In now, J.J. Watts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Two out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. At the plate, Matt Holliday. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throwing to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's Starlin Castro. He swings and grounds it to short. Flack is there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. And as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are quite a bit better in the launching pad that is Yankee Stadium. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A man at third with 1 away. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Chase Headley as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and two gone. Here it comes, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bones moves over, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied one apiece. In now, Chubby Ali. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Ali.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there, shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Stepping in, Antonio Moose. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Ready now, Shorty Mack. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1-2. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So stepping in, Coco Brown. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Runners on first with one down. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Aaron
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Jacoby Ellsbury has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Two-one home now to Gardner. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled to first. To his right, Moose. And he will dive headlong for the base, but he makes the play for route number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Mack fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 2.5. Settling in now, Jeff Bagwell. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. In there, and it's 0-1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder, number 30, PACKEY-1968.
Into the box now, PACKEY-1968's, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Into the box, Rusty Red, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Once more a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Stepping in now, Rico Black, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a throw over to first, runner back safely. And another throw over, and the runner back. Runners are at first and third with none out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's running towards second. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, J.J.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.J. Watts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. Scorched to third. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
For the
into the box, Chubby Ali.
Chubby Ali.
Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Red rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Antonio Moose, he's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
3 runs already home here. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-1. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gardner ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Brian Mitchell is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Brian Mitchell.
In now, Shorty Mack, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And this is fouled at the plate.